You asked for it. Here it is. It's a podcast from Apathetic Enthusiasm.
Coming to you live from a podcast where we talk about things that we did this week and not a podcast at all about Rick and Morty. Yeah, it's April 1st. What's that have to do with anything? It's Apathetic Enthusiasm. I never do that. I don't know if I've ever done that. Have I ever done that?
I don't know if you've ever done an intro.
I think I have. I think
music.
there was a period back in the early 2020s, maybe, where
in the early days,
yeah, where you were not available and I had to like do an interdimensional RSS by myself. I think there are like 2 interdimensional RSS solo bolo podcasts where the other host wasn't available, and we were like, we still got to do it. It has to happen. The show must go on. Not our best episodes, but we did it.
No. Not our best episodes at all, but hey, we did it. We did it. And you know, we moved on. We made it through. And yes, fair listener, this isn't interdimensional RSS. I know you don't believe it, but better believe it. This is Apathetic Enthusiasm, and because this is Apathetic Enthusiasm, we have a couple of things for you today. We've got some really good content, really great discussion ahead of us. But first, housekeeping, as they say. Please go out to our social media at Apathusiast, apathetic_enthusiasm, apatheticenthusiasmshow@gmail.com, facebook.com/apatheticenthusiasm. You can check out the show on YouTube, youtube.com/apatheticenthusiasm. He's at Jugglemino. I'm at Barnyard Cruise. And together, we make up Apathetic Enthusiasm. That's right.
Oh, yeah, brother.
The show that comes to your ear holes and leaves out your buttholes.
As it always has. Did we tell people that my name's Travis and your name's Brandon? Did that happen?
My name is Travis and your name is Brandon. April Fools. I'm Brandon.
April Fools. You know what's the best part about April Fools? I just closed the tab with our show notes. That's the best part of it. Yeah, well, welcome everybody. Welcome to Apathetic Enthusiasm. So glad you're here. I really hope there is like a 1% of our audience that was thrown off when they started an Apathetic Enthusiasm episode and they heard interdimensional RSS music. Like that is a niche joke for like 3 humans on this planet, I think. And I'm so happy. I'm so happy for you. But yeah, it is April Fool's. Yeah, so we're recording on a Wednesday, you know, because we totally and completely planned this in advance.
Mm-hmm.
We had no scheduling conflicts or work-related things that got in the way of us scheduling our podcast on time.
No last-minute cancellations when somebody says, yeah, you ready to record? And the answer is yes, give me 10 minutes.
This is only the 3rd time this week that I've walked back to my walk-in closet to start recording and then been like, well, maybe it'll happen. 3rd time's a charm. We'll see.
I did think about, there was a part of me that was like, you know, maybe we should skip tonight because, you know, there's a presidential address. We should probably watch that.
As informed citizens. We can probably watch the synopsis later. I do want to say up front before we get into the actual content, we have very loud thunderstorms rolling through my part of the country at this very moment.
I don't hear them.
Well, that's great. But if this episode suddenly ends, almost with no explanation, no outro... Thanks for watching, everybody. Yeah, it's probably because I lost power, and you know we're doing our best. So
I think I saw a flicker. I think I just saw a light flicker in your house. So
all right, that also may have been the Rick and Morty anime neon wall art that I have in here.
Okay, that's probably what that was.
It's probably not, but it could be. All right, well, It is April Fool's as we've stated, and Brandon and I have a bit of a tradition on April Fool's. I like April Fools. I didn't really participate heavily this year. I didn't get any gotchas, any tricks on anybody too much. Um, my oldest daughter Allie played some good pranks on my wife Sheena. She Sheena was going to bed last night, and Sheena and I are different people, right? It's
Mhm.
two sides of the same coin, as they say. But I'm the type of person, I have a scheduled bedtime in my iOS apps. My phone notifies me when it's time to go to bed. I have a scheduled wake up time, like almost every day. So I don't set alarms right when I go to bed. Like it's already done.
Mm.
It's done.
Yeah.
Sheen, on the other hand, she goes to bed. She opens the clock app. She sets her alarm every day. And this was the fatal flaw of Allie's plan, because Allie had gone in and set all these different alarms for throughout the day and turned them on so that Sheena's phone would have just kept going off at random times with alarms throughout the day. But she caught it. She caught it early. She caught it last night. She also tried to put like tape on a faucet. I don't know that it worked, but did you have any pranks, or were you pranked, or anything? Any gotchas today?
No gotchas on the cruise front. Dexter is not here. He is in the Northeast for a 8th grade class trip. Chelsea, I saw
Which
her
is
this morning. I hung
astounding
out
to me,
with.
by the way, that your I don't know what kind of fancy California school you go to, but going all the way across the country on a school trip, I didn't do that. I guess people in my school did do that, actually. I was just poor. Hmm.
Yeah. My dad said, Chelsea, Brandon, you guys are such good parents. I wish I could have done that for my kids. And I was like, Dad, I'm right here.
Yeah, I
you
wish you
you
could
should
too, Dad. Yeah,
you should just say, Brandon, I'm sorry you couldn't go do those cool things. Um,
yeah.
that's what he should have said. But what he said was, it sucks I couldn't send my kids, but I'm glad they didn't go.
It's cool. Have you
Because I
heard have you heard from
yeah,
from
yeah.
from the boy?
I talk to him all the time. The boy, uh, uh, talk to him all the time. He sends Chelsea and I pictures. And we share texts.
Wow.
It's cool. It's
Modern
cool having
technology,
him
it's
out there.
amazing. It's amazing.
Yeah. He did get his wallet stolen, so that's good.
In a
Well,
subway
not
mugging?
no, not
Oh.
officially, not officially stolen, but lost. And
Uh,
so he texted.
it's the unofficial stolen wallet of interdimensional RSS.
Yep, yep. So here's the story with that. So, uh, he texts us that he lost his wallet. And like, oh, okay. Like, what happened? Where'd you lose it? It's like, in my room. Like, oh, okay. So like, you got back to your room and you lost it. You're like, no, I left it in my room all day. Because the teacher said like we didn't need to take our wallets today, so like I could leave it. So I left it on the dresser. Okay, so you looked all around the hotel room and you couldn't find it. Yeah, and my two roommates helped me look. Couldn't find anywhere. And you're back. All the standard things. You look here. All the while we're thinking, okay, yeah, you got you got robbed. You got your shit robbed out of the hotel room by room service. Um, and, and he's like, such a good kid. He's like, because there was $200 in there for him to spend across over the week, right? Uh, he's like, I'll pay you guys back. I'm like, that's sweet. That's very sweet of you. But no, the answer is no. We don't need your money. He's got money in his like little bank here, right? He's like saves
Yeah.
cash. Like, we don't need that money back. That's okay. Life lesson learned. Fucking hold on to your money. and don't leave your wallet in hotel rooms. And really that's a life lesson for everybody.
Yeah.
Don't trust room service, because and you know what the shame is that it's universally accepted that, hey, don't leave valuables in the room that only a handful of people can access, including you and room service. Because if something goes missing, there's nothing we can do about it. We have no idea who works in this building. It's just gone, right? That's absurd to me because everybody knows who goes in the rooms to clean it. So if I call the hotel and I say, my son's wallet was there, his wallet is no longer there, and it was there the entire time, the only people who could have gone in there are probably monitored in the system that you use to make new keys and see who enters the door at some point in time. Give me my money back.
Meanwhile, the two 8th grade roommates are like, here's the deal. It's the perfect heist. What we do is...
Yeah. But to that point, Chelsea did say, Dexter, by the way, because also kids can steal too, obviously. She said, maybe ask your roommates again if they've seen it or if it accidentally fell into their luggage. Because accidents happen. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyways, he learned a valuable lesson about...
It's a shame. It's a shame.
Yeah. It's a shame for the money that we gave him to spend.
Mostly.
But
Mostly.
thankfully, so before he left, Chelsea was like freaking out. She's like, what if he loses the money? What if he runs out of money, right? Like, what then? And I was like, okay, Dexter, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put my credit card on your phone for Apple Pay. Do not spend money on that unless it's an emergency. And he's like, I won't. I'm like, okay. I will know if you spent money on this thing, right? And I don't think you would, but I was like, this is not for everyday use, right? This is for emergencies. And then his wallet got stolen. So now he has my credit card. And
now
so
he's
Chelsea's
now
like,
he's just riding the American Express through that
Mhm.
that city, just spending left and right. Just
yeah, man. I don't know how we got access to the champagne room at the Spearmint Rhino in DC, but hell, it's on there. He did send us a picture of a new hat he bought. So you know, it is what it is. Whatever. As long as he's
it was
enjoying
an
himself,
emergency hat, Dad. It was an
Yeah.
emergency.
Oh, it's just too sunny up here, Dad.
All right. Let's get into our April Fool's game. Typically, most years I will take April Fool's gags that usually big companies try to pull off on April Fools, and then I will sprinkle in some made-up April Fools in a game we like to call something different every single year. This year we're going to call it Real Foolish. The game where you decide if it's a real April Fool or a fake one. So I have 6 April Fool's pranks. I did not make up any of these. AI is stealing our jobs. And so upon Brandon's suggestion, I used an AI
Don't put
tool.
this on me.
We used about 80 gallons worth of water to power this this bit. But yeah, so I will read each item aloud to you. And there are 6 total. You get 1 point for a correct guess. And again, these are all going to be April Fool's pranks, but only 3 of them are real April Fool's pranks. 3 of them are fake. So,
Okay,
starting off,
I'm ready, man.
From Apple, the iRing, a smart wearable ring that replaces iPhone gestures. Tap your knuckle to unlock, flick to change apps, and use Siri by winking. Is that real or made up?
I love. I don't like April Fools, but I like this game with you. So I will say that is real foolish, or no, fake foolish.
Yeah, that's a fool. That's made up.
Yeah,
Correct. One correct for Brandon.
yeah.
Oh, and of course, play along at home, everyone. Let us know your score. Leave it in the comments.
But by the way, the eye ring thing, the reason I'm saying that's fake foolish is because that seems like something that Apple would actually come out with.
Yeah,
It
it
like if
does.
it seems real, not a fool thing. Like, so anyway.
Next up, we have from Traeger, the Meat AI grilling glasses. These are AR glasses that scan meat and recommend AI-driven grill settings in real time. So these are like Meta AI glasses, but they're the Meat AI grilling glasses.
I love this. I would say that that's real foolish.
That is real foolish. That is.
Nice.
Traeger released some promotional material for their Meat AI grilling glasses today. 2-0. 2-0 on a roll here.
Yeah, this better than I usually do.
Next up, from Nike, we have the Air Garden. Grow your own sneaker kits with biodegradable soles that sprout grass and mini flowers after 30 days. The Air Garden.
uh, uh, I'm gonna. Oh man, that's a tough one. I'm gonna say it's real foolish.
That is foolish. That is
Oh
made up.
damn.
That is GPT's take on a Nike April Fool prank.
The reason I went real foolish was like it is such a like like a leap from garden to shoes that it's like why would you put those two things together? Good job, AI. You tricked
Yeah,
me.
gotcha. Up next, from Philips Hue, this is the party-aware floor tiles. Modular floor tiles that light up and pulse to music, detecting people's dance moves for custom lighting effects.
That sounds I wouldn't be opposed to that being a real thing. Uh,
The
but
Elaine dance
I'll
from Seinfeld, where she's yeah.
yeah. I'll say real foolish.
That is real.
Wrong again?
That is real.
Hey,
Phillips Hue, with a real foolish. So you are 3-1. You're doing great.
ooh,
You can't lose this game at this point. You
yeah,
can only
yeah.
tie. All right. Up next, from Starbucks, the Bruin Snooze in-store nap pods that brew a personalized espresso shot exactly when your 20-minute power nap ends.
Yeah, God, these ideas are good. These are good fucking ideas.
We need to go to market with these things.
April Fool's Day is full of good ideas nowadays. Like they went from like being like absurd ideas to be like that's a good functional idea. Because I love a coffee power nap. I'm gonna say it's real foolish.
That is a foolish. That is
Damn,
made up by
damn, damn.
AI. Yeah.
Okay, all right. You just went the AB with this.
I didn't even decide the order of the questions. ChatGPT did all of this. I literally gave it a prompt that was like, come up with fake. First, I fed it a website of real April Fools. Then I said, create a game where you take the 3 fake April Fools ideas and 3 of the real ones, and I have to make my co-host guess which ones are real and fake. Like it, it's okay. Last one.
Okay,
we obviously know, based on process of elimination, but this is from Fortnite. Big Head mode, a new limited time mode that enlarges player head models for wacky gameplay and bonus emotes.
Yeah, I would have guessed real foolish on that one. Because that seems like something that Fortnite would do.
And they actually did do that. So my son was playing Fortnite only about an hour and a half ago, and he had a big old hit. He got second. Somebody must have headshotted him.
But here's the thing. It's not really an April. Well, I guess it does count. It does. It counts, right? Because it's like, this new mode is going to be there long term, but usually those things last a day. Yeah. I know League of Legends did something like that, where it's like everything was turbo, and and then they turned it into, like, they actually had it as a mode for a while. Anyways, I don't have anything else to talk about with that.
Okay. One thing you mentioned about like April Fool's gags creating actual ideas. I was going through looking for April Fool's things earlier, and Brahms is a very popular fast food restaurant in Oklahoma. Brahms was like it's like a local farm that opened up a bunch of it's like a half fast food, half like market. Like they have like little grocery stores in them, and then they have a ton of ice cream. Like ice cream is their thing, right? So Brahms did an April Fool's gag that was like pickle ribbon crunch ice cream, and it was like a pickle flavored ice cream, but it was like a little fake container with like it looked like ribbons of pickle through the ice cream. And I was like, oh, that's kind of clever and silly. All right. And then I'm in my email, and I get emailed from a local ice cream store that I really like. I feature their sticker on my water bottle, Boomtown Creamery. Not a sponsor. Not a sponsor. But they do like custom ice creams and unique flavors. And they actually came out with a pickle sorbet today that was like a limited time pickle flavored ice cream that you could buy. I didn't pick any up, but
picky. You didn't pickle any up.
But yeah, it's funny how that works.
Yeah, I like pickles. Let's just get that out of the way.
Great.
I like pickles.
Salty.
I don't know if I like. Yeah, I don't know if I like pickles in ice cream, or like but when Wendy's had like the pickle shake for Rick and Morty stuff, right?
Oh, I think I do. I think I do like that stuff.
Oh.
I drank pickle juice when I was marathon training. I think I've had pickle
for the cramps.
For the cramps. I think I've had like pickle flavored candies. I typically don't drink pickle juice on its own, but
yeah,
I have many in my family who do. So
yeah, I've got the Morty's menu here, but they don't. The only thing they had was it doesn't have the
pickle frosty.
Yeah, it doesn't have the pickle frosty on this menu. That's unfortunate.
Over the holidays, McDonald's had one of their adult Happy Meals that was How the Grinch Stole Christmas themed, and they did pickle flavored shaker fries, which
okay.
I was all right with. I was all right with those.
I can get down with that. My
family actually strong-armed me tonight, as a matter of fact, to go to McDonald's because it's such high-quality cuisine. Actually, they just wanted to get the K-pop Demon Hunter adult Happy Meals, which had so. All right, if you don't know K-pop Demon Hunters at this point, I'm not going to explain it to you. It's Oscar.
Did you say
what?
Did you say kebab Demon Hunters?
K-pop Demon Hunters. You know what I'm talking about. K-pop Demon Hunters. I actually did have a K-pop today too. It's a cheat day. We're going to call it a cheat day. Nap
good.
pods. These adult kid meals, they have shaker fries again. These are ramyun flavored shaker fries, so they kind of taste like ramen seasonings. I thought they were delicious, and I'm convinced McDonald's should just always have seasoned French fries as a menu option. It can't. Little paper bags and like a seasoning blend, you can stock those all the time. You have sweet and sour sauce. You could keep those on the menu and people pay extra money for them.
Yeah, Szechuan sauce.
So that's the other thing. The meal is a McNugget meal. Comes with 2 types of dipping sauces. One of them very reminiscent to the that Szechuan sauce, that from the Mulan promotion back in the 90s. I got to get more of that sauce, Morty. Certainly no other show ever mentioned it that
Nope.
I'm aware of. Do I still have my sauce cup? I have my sauce cup still somewhere from that stupid.
Yeah, I've got the
It's
sauce
not in arm's
cups
Yeah.
somewhere as well. But for more information about the sauce, check out the podcast, The Sauce, a 3-part series that goes on.
No, don't. Just listen to our podcast episode about the sauce.
Yeah, about us
RSS.
bitching about that podcast.
Yes.
Yeah,
Link
stupid
in the. I wonder. I should do one of those links up. I don't think we had a YouTube at that point when we did that.
No.
Gosh, we've done this for so long, Brandon.
Yes, we have.
All right.
Speaking of doing this for so long, let's talk about that real fast, Travis. This is episode. I'm sure we've done 300 episodes already of this show, but this is definitely episode 299 as far as like the last 2 years as we've been keeping count. Actually,
Yeah.
Episode 299. That means after this we have one more episode till we hit the big 300. How fucking crazy is that?
That is
man?
really wild. Like, and we take significant breaks for this podcast. Since we started doing Rick and Morty podcasts, months at a time off from Apathetic Enthusiasm. It'd be really interesting to go back and try to figure out the data of how many individual podcast episodes we've made between Apathetic Enthusiasm and Interdimensional RSS. But yeah, like to hit a milestone like 300 for this show, it says a lot about us. I don't know if it's good.
I don't know what about us.
but it says a lot.
Something.
But it speaks it pretty loud from a from a podium. No, it's super cool, and it's something we love doing. It's a way for us to hang out and kind of just share what's going on in our lives and the things that interest us. I try to talk about Lorcana, not a ton, but it happens. It happens. It's gonna keep happening.
Yeah. Shout out to John Kaufelt, who he listened to our episode. He's like, I listen to your episodes every once in a while. I usually drop out when Travis starts talking about Lorcana.
John, anytime you want to play, just hit me up and we'll get a game going online. I'll show you the ropes.
The Rick and Morty,
it's really cool.
Interdimensional RSS, we're at like, as not including bonus episodes and stuff like that, we're at like 213. So like that's coming quickly onto the 250 milestone. Pretty intense. Man, we've been doing a lot.
So many pods. Thank you to anybody that still listens to them, or even occasionally listens to them.
And this is the end of Apathetic Enthusiasm. This is our last episode.
Yeah, sorry, never making it again. Never gonna hit that 300.
April Fools.
Unless we have more scheduling conflicts, in which case, yeah, we won't ever make another one.
Yeah, no, that's true.
Should be
Who
fine.
knows what
Should be fine.
We don't know what will happen between now and next week.
Can I talk about some actual sad news that I've been thinking about this week? It's the fact
is it
that
Lorcana related?
It's not. It's not, Brandon. It is convention related. And it's the fact that as of this recording on April 1st, we have still not been approved for our media press passes for San Diego Comic-Con, which has been a highlight for the last few years, not just because it is a fantastic event where we get to go and cover a lot of things happening in pop culture, specifically Rick and Morty related, which is kind of our niche for one of our shows. But it's also an opportunity for you and I to just hang out and catch up and do things like that. So, yeah, the one silver lining, unless you're gonna tell me that this is different, is it doesn't say we're denied yet. It just doesn't say we're approved. There are historical requests from the early days that straight up say denied. We were denied. The last 3 years it says approved, and then right now it just says it's like submitted. Is what I'm tracking. So maybe there's a chance, but if not, that'd be a bummer. I'm gonna have to plan a trip to a different convention, I guess.
That is
it is
sad news. No, I'll probably go to Dell World in Vegas this year, and really hawk our interdimensional RSS stuff.
Dell World? Did you say Dell World?
Yeah. It's a Dell convention in Las Vegas
for like Dell computers.
Yeah, you don't know?
Is the dude you're getting a Dell guy gonna be there?
Yeah, and the guy from Subway.
All right.
Yeah, no, it's hot down there in Vegas during that time. I'm gonna remind me after we're done recording to send another email to let's see, what is it? press_applications at comiccon.org and get them to hopefully respond to us.
Okay.
Press reg.
Any movies or shows that you've consumed in the last week of note that you'd like to discuss?
That's a great question, Travis. Dexter and I are watching Invincible, the final season of that show. It's going on. I haven't caught Daredevil yet.
No,
one because I don't have.
I need to. Yeah.
I don't have Disney Plus access right now, so I will have to Pirates of the Caribbean. And then but I'm catching up on some Golden Globes and Oscar winner movies.
Okay. From
not
this
by
last
choice.
Year?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not by choice, but just like not because they're Oscar and Golden Globe winning award movies, but just because like, oh, I wanted to see that. Let's check it out. So I don't know if you've seen the movie with Margaret Qualley and Demi Moore called The Substance. Did you watch The Substance?
I have not. No.
Okay. Do you know anything about it?
There is a lady in like middle age or something like that is like looking for ways to look younger or something like that. She is given some sort of quote unquote substance, and then she like pod people's like a younger person or something. I don't know. That's what I picked up from the trailer.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. That is the basic plot of the movie. So you've got it. It's weird. It's good. If you like looking at butts, old and young, you'll like the movie. We don't discriminate. It's very body horror-esque. It's a very Cronenberg, early Cronenberg style kind of like movie where it's like big on like kind of like not gross out, but just like it's like showing body and like things happening. You're like, it's kind of cringy or creepy. The whole like middle-aged woman who's a star, and then she like wants to be young again. Like the metaphor is there, and it's what Chelsea and I both said was like it's very admirable of Demi Moore, like to put herself out there, like in all her middle-aged beauty, and like to be so vulnerable. Like, see, like this is what happens to the bodies, to women's bodies eventually, right? To have that, and then juxtaposing that with Margaret Qualley's body, which is young and I think I think there was some prosthetics, so I don't think it was all Margaret Qualley, but that's not the point. And then like seeing her butt constantly throughout the movie. Like I think I know what her butt looks like more than I've ever known what my butt looks like. Which is a positive, a net positive.
Sure.
I don't need to know. I don't need to know what my butt looks like, but I'm just saying like I know what her body looks like more than my body at this point in time.
So what
And,
you're saying is it's like a family movie.
yeah. You should definitely watch it with your kids. And especially your daughters. Don't watch it with your sons because they'll want you to leave the room. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Ooh. Uh-oh.
uh anyway, so it's a good movie for like the first 3/4 of the movie. Then it takes like a very, very weird I won't say exploitative, but like exaggerated turn. And like then it's like okay, I was talking to one of my friends / boss yesterday about it, and he agrees. Like first 3/4 of the movie, good. Like the metaphor was like there, like it was like the theme, it was really, really good. But then they lost it. It lost, and all of a sudden it turned into the directors are like, you know what I've always wanted to see? This blood everywhere. And I'm not giving anything away there, but it's just like, you know what? Let's just like get blood everywhere and like, oh, let's do like kind of like weird camera angles and this and that. Like, oh, and it's like, oh, this is happening. Oh, this is happening. Oh, it's like very avant-garde. And so it's just like, well, now the metaphor is lost in you just wanting to be like a avant-garde filmmaker.
Yeah.
And usually I'm okay. Like if the whole movie was like that, that would have been one thing. Like, I'm a big David Lynch fan. Like if it's weird the entire time,
Yeah. If it's
cool.
consistent. Sure.
Yeah. But changing it at like the last tail end of it, I think that maybe like it cheapened the message of the rest of the film. Not that I didn't like that part at the end, but it just you miss the mark. You cheapen the rest of the earlier parts of the movie by like going this route.
Sure. Yeah.
Anyway,
I think that makes sense.
Yeah. I do recommend seeing it just to see what it's about. But I mean, not unless you're not into body horror or
typically not
blood.
not my thing.
Okay.
I don't think. Sheena put on a movie for us over the weekend. She has a book. She's a big reader. She likes reading some books. I can't say the same for myself. And a movie came out recently based on one of the books that is in her to be read pile. Called
Jurassic Park.
Very close. It was called The Housemaid. This is
with Sweeney,
Sydney Sweeney, Amanda Seyfried, and this movie, we watched it. It's interesting because I think as a book, it's probably pretty good. Like it's a thriller. It's not a horror movie, right? A little bit of like mystery aspect to it. Basic premise is Sydney Sweeney's character is hired to be a housemaid in this wealthy family's house, and as a live-in housemaid, all of a sudden, once she gets the job, the mom in the house starts kind of just acting crazy, and then things unravel, right? And then there's like a romantic relationship situation between like the husband and the housemaid, and then there's like a weird turn and things happen, and I was like, all right, like I kind of predicted the twist, and I kind of like, but I respected it. I respected the twist. It gets dark. Like it gets like there's some stuff where it's like, oh no, that's really awful. There's actually kind of a little bit of body horror in the movie as well. But by the end of it, I was like, that's a really interesting premise. I don't know that this was a good movie. So like I not to hate on any of the actors or producers or anything. It just like ultimately like the execution of it, like it was fine. Like it was I wasn't like that's unwatchable, but I was like there's a reason this wasn't up for any awards. Like,
yeah. Yeah, it's like 50 Shades of Grey, like it's just the book was better,
I wouldn't know if the book or the movie was better. I haven't seen
Dakota Johnson, like her jeans commercials, it's all the rage. But she's just not a she's not a leading act. Anyways, okay, moving
I've
away
actually
from
seen her in some decent roles.
Yeah, no, she's okay.
Yeah,
she's okay. But actually, so you mentioned The Housemaid. I did not read the book. I did not see the movie, but I did read the Wikipedia to find out what it was about. So yeah, you talk about the twist. Like I know about the twist.
Did you read
and
it
stuff
while
like
I was talking about the movie, or was this like?
No, I don't even remember why I looked it up. I saw something on social media that talked about it, and I was like, what is this whole thing? One, because like Sydney Sweeney is like everybody's like she's everywhere, and like let's put her in things. And I don't think she's that great an actress, or I'm not impressed by her in any way, shape, or form, other than her massive knockers. So and that's only going to get her so far before she turns into Demi Moore. But anyway, so I looked it up. What it's about? Oh, it's a book. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, so oh, here's the twist. That's interesting. That's interesting. They are coming out with a sequel to that movie. I know there's a sequel book as well.
Interesting. Interesting.
And it has more to do with the housemaid and where she goes from here.
They kind of wink at a potential continuation of her storyline towards the end of the movie. So I can see where there is an avenue to continue that plot line and
I think I saw that Kirsten Dunst is going to be in it.
It's in production already.
Yeah, The Housemaid's Secret, the sequel to the 2025 psychological thriller The Housemaid, is set for wide theatrical release on December 17th, 2027. Yeah, Sydney Sweeney returns with Kirsten Dunst joining the cast and Paul Feig directing for Lionsgate. There you go. I was right.
Yeah.
Why do I know these things for movies I've never seen or never plan on seeing?
You've got your fingers on the pulse of the of the I don't know, the
something
movies. I want to go see Project Hail Mary. I really wanted to go see it last weekend. We ended up being way too busy and having to do other things. We are getting into Lorcana Set Champs month. April is Set Champs for Winter Spell. So, I'm going to be busy. Lots of tournaments the upcoming weekends. But I really want to try and go see Project Hail Mary on the big screen. I've avoided spoilers for the most part. So I'm hoping I can get in and see it before I'm, spoiled with anything else. So we'll see. We'll see if I can report on that on our 300th episode.
Okay. On the video game front, I've been playing a new video game. I think it's been out a while now, but it's on Game Pass right now, which is why I started playing it. So I don't know if you know anything about the game Kingdom Come Deliverance. Have you heard anything about this game?
Nope.
Okay, so the sequel came out, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. So I saw like some people at work were talking about part 2. I was like, oh, that's interesting. And like I saw people saying really, really good things about this game. I went through this phase, right? Talking about Day the Diver, a couple other like Vampire Survivors-esque games, where it's like I don't need to play a AAA game where it's like long and it's drawn out and I play for days and just like binge, right? I want something small, like I can do it for like 20 minutes and then okay, I'm done. Cool, great.
Yeah.
Um so part 2 of this game came out and I'm like, maybe I've heard good things. Maybe I'll put it on the queue. Oh, it's coming to Game Pass. Okay, I'll wait for it to come to Game Pass. The first one came out on Game Pass. I'm not gonna play that one because I know the second one's gonna come out very soon. And then so I downloaded it, and then it sat there, and then I beat some other like shitty game, and then I'm like, all right, let me pop it in, and uh the basic plot of this game is it takes place in like the real world Middle Ages.
Okay.
Um and you are the like the knight of like a noble, like you're is like right hand man, and then you're going through the country, you're trying to stop a war or something like that. I don't know, there's some stuff. You get ambushed, and then like there's a whole story that like the opening aspect of the I'm like, this is a good story, that's a good start to the story. A lot of it is cinematic, like you're not doing a whole lot at the start. um but then like then you start getting into it and you're leveling up, and then you have like fishing and alchemy and blacksmithing and all these types of things, right? And you're like, okay, that seems, yeah, okay, par for the course for a fantasy game. um the combat is different. So like you play Elder Scrolls or any of those types of games and you're just like, okay, swing, press X. Okay, keep pressing X. Okay, cool. Oh, now block, use your left trigger or whatever, right? Oh, X, swing, swing. This one has a mechanic where like when you're swinging, you can do combos, and so you like on the Xbox, I'm sure PlayStation 2, like you if you swing, you could like press right, and then like you start to swing from the right, and then when you swing to the right, since you're already on like the left side, then you'd swing from the left. But you could like swing from the right, use the right stick to like tap over to the right again, and so then you like go back and then swing from the right. And so it's like as you're sword fighting with other people, you're like trying to uh effectively sword fight the way you should be
Hmm.
sword fighting, which is like so like, oh, block, parry. Okay, they're swinging from the left, so you know you want to be defending that direction. It's pretty cool. It's not an easy system necessarily, but I appreciate that it is more than just like press X as much as you
Yeah.
can.
Just keep mashing it and
Yeah,
slash your way through all the
and
mobs.
and,
Yeah.
and you'll get it. There's no magic, which I'm like, what's interesting is there's no magic in the game, but there's a lot of talk about like magic and monsters and stuff like that, which makes sense because you're in the Middle Ages, you're in medieval times, and they talk about like water goblins and people in the woods who are like monsters, and then like you meet these things and they're just people that people are like, they that person killed my babies, and she's like
She's
an
a
old lady just
witch. How do you know she's a
exactly
witch? She looks like one.
exactly. So it's things like that. So the story's good, the mechanics are good. I mentioned alchemy and blacksmithing. This going to sound really weird. But if you played like you play like Minecraft, you play Terraria, you play or Satisfactory, you play these games and you're like, so you're working at home instead of working at work. Like you're doing chores at home instead of you're like, well, I'm not really doing chores because I'm playing a game. So the alchemy aspect of it is like you have the recipe book, and usually like in games you're like, okay, the recipe is a flour, water, and blah 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 or whatever it is, right? And then you press the button, it mixes. Now you have a potion. This one is you have a recipe book, and it's like, and you're at like an alchemy station. So there's a cauldron in front of you. There's ingredients to your right. There's like a mortar and pestle in front of you. There's jug of like spirits, wine, water, and oil. You've got little bottles that you can fill up with them. And so you're like, you know what? I want to make a health potion. And so you open the book, and it's like, okay, turn the page to the health potion. Let's set up the ingredients. Okay, and it's like, put a bundle of marigolds into a pot of water. So you're like, okay, get the water, pour it into the cauldron. There's animation there. Then you reach over to the ingredients, get some marigold, put it into the cauldron. Then you lower the cauldron onto the fire. And it's like, let the water boil for one turn. So then what that means is there's a little hourglass over there. And when it's on the fire and it starts to boil, you turn the hourglass over. You wait for about 10 seconds. Da, 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 da. As soon as the 10 seconds are up, you lift the pot back up, and it says, now add some ground thyme into it. So you reach over your ingredients, put it into the mortar and pestle, you grind it, pour that in, and it's like, boil it for one more turn. So like, do that. Then it's like, okay, then you can pour it. So then you grab a bottle from the side, and then you pour the solution into it. And then the prompt is like, you made 3 potions. Like, yay! And then you level up it like that with your alchemy skill. It's such a relaxing thing to do. Now, so that's the alchemy, right? And people are like, what the fuck, right? The blacksmithing is fun too, because you basically you want to make a sword. Okay, so you have a piece of metal, you have a metal rod, you put it in the fire to heat it up, and so then and you move it across the fire to make sure that it's evenly heated. It's like, oh, okay, it's heated, and you press X and you check it, make sure it's evenly heated. Okay, cool, good. Then you take it over to the anvil, and Dexter's like, I look up and all I see is you on the screen go, huh? King, 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 and like you're hitting it with a hammer, it's sparking, and then it's like, oh, flip it over so you can get the temper even. Like, king, king. Oh, you know what? It's not done yet. It's cooling down, so I got to put it back in the heat, even it up again, and then like you do this a couple times, and then you heat it up again, put it in the water and temper it, and then you got yourself a sword. And I'm like, I want to blacksmith some more, you know?
Yeah. Now I got to go fight with this thing. Ugh.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I don't even know what the story's about, because I'm like, I just want to make more potions and blacksmith shit, you know? But it's
Right.
good. It is a really good game, and I understand why people like it so much. It what is it like when you're like engrossed in it, or uh
Yeah,
inserted?
like it's immersive. Like
Yeah, immersive. Yeah. It's very, very, very immersive. And you have a dog like your little buddy dog that you have. You can ride
little
horses
buddy
and stuff like
dog.
that.
What's
Mhm.
it? What did you call it? Was like
Kingdom Come Deliverance 2.
holy. It's a $76 game.
Oh, yeah. Well, if you have Game Pass.
Oh. Well, on the
I'm
PlayStation
not playing that
5,
game.
on the PlayStation 5, it's $76. So until it's
Jeez.
available for my extra. One thing that I discovered right before, it's kind of in this video games topic, and this has apparently been a known thing for about a week or so, but I just found out about it. I think you mentioned Minecraft in terms of
Mhm.
like doing chores and games and stuff like that. Did you know that they are coming out with a Minecraft theme park that is going to open in London at the Chessington World of Adventures in the UK in 2027?
No, is this an April Fool's thing?
It is not. I saw it today online, so I was like, this isn't real. And then I Googled it and saw news stories about it from over a week ago, and I was like, oh,
Oh.
this might actually be real. Yeah, it's a decent sized. I guess they're spending like $110 million on the project, but it is supposed to be a immersive Minecraft world that will have mobs that you can interact with. It will have, a Minecraft roller coaster that is kind of like the mine carts in game. I mean, if they do the scale correctly, like this is something that we've kind of been waiting on for 15 years. Like the idea that you could step into a Minecraft world. I think they're even designing the park itself in Minecraft so that it's like a 1-for-1 kind of match. But yeah, I mean, you need a passport. You need to get over to the UK, but sounds really cool. Like I'm being a theme park junkie already, seeing what they've done out at the Universal parks with the Super Mario lands and stuff like that, and Minecraft being just one of the biggest video games in the last 20 years. I think this is gonna be really cool. I can't wait to see what it looks like and see how it comes together. So maybe I'll be able to afford to go to it by the time it actually opens in 2027.
That does sound really cool. I would be afraid of how many people get killed though from the creepers. Like
that's fair. And the people jumping off of really tall things thinking that a bucket of water will save them. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, I can't wait to build my automated wheat farm.
I know. I would get in there and be like, all right, well, start punching some trees.
Sir, stop. You cannot harvest trees with your fists.
Can I dig straight down from here? Is that I'm just here for diamonds.
I'm not stopping till I hit bedrock. You know what I'm saying?
Every time. All right. I think that about does it for this week. Unless you have anything else lingering that you need to get off your chest.
No, sir. I think that should do it. I think wrap us up, man. Wrap us up. Well, wrap up 2026 April Fools.
Yeah. Again, thanks to everybody for listening. If you're new here, several ways that you can support our show. If you're a podcast listener, rate and review, 5 stars. Let us know what you think of the show. Let us know what your favorite April Fool's prank was. Giving us a rating can definitely help other people discover the show and helps us to grow. If you're over on YouTube, please like, subscribe. You can leave a comment. Let us know what you think. And then again, always sharing this with others on your social media is a great way to support us as well. Come back. Make sure that you're subscribed for the 300th episode. Brandon and I might spend more than 45 minutes talking about plans for that. Maybe we'll actually do something special for the 300th.
No guarantees.
No guarantees whatsoever. We may forget about it until 30 minutes before the show starts. But
yeah, I already forgot about it.
If you've been here long enough, you know that's the case. So, but yeah, big thanks to everybody. Until next time, I'm Travis. He's Brandon.
And I'm Brandon. Thank you.
Bye. We survived the thunderstorm.
Yeah, we did. I love this music. Our Apathetic Enthusiasm music.
Hey, rounding the bases. Rounding the bases with Robbie and Matt.